Italy, the world champions, have made a change in their boat. They've moved their stroke man from last year back to 2, Sartori. He's now sitting at 2 to try and pick up a little bit of pace. They were 4th in Lucerne. And Germany have brought in last year's silver medal double scullers, Volker and Steiner, into the quad to strengthen that as well, to see if they can take the Olympic title that they won 4 years ago.
I wonder whether they're going to dominate this race. Again, maximum power at the start.
It's the United States there in lane 2. They've made one change from last year. They've brought Brian Jameson into the boat there. They were 3rd in Lucerne, which is an improvement on their 6th place last year in Tampere, and they should be in there with a chance as well. They've been moving very well.
The Australians, a little bit of the unknown quantity. They were 2nd to Germany in Lucerne, but as we've learnt throughout this regatta, the Australians thoroughly well prepared, and they might not snatch gold, but you couldn't rule them out of the fight for silver or bronze.
This is the 8th of their 10 crews in the finals of this regatta, so Australia certainly the best team effort at the moment.
Well, Germany, I think, will want to stamp authority on this. The man setting the way for them, Andre Wilms, the man who won the single sculls title in 1994 in Indianapolis. So there he is on the right of the screen, a happy hunting ground, America, every time he seems to come over here.
Yes, indeed, and they've now got the early lead. Usually you expect Italy to get out in front. They like to move very fast in the finals. They like to take the lead and then watch the rest of the crews behind them, but it's as they come up to the 500 meters, it is Germany who have the lead and Italy just in 2nd place next to them in lane 3.
But also on terms with the Italians there, the United States, and a very speedy first 500, Dan. It's respectable, 1:26.15.
Yes, crews moving very fast indeed. Very upright stance there from the Australians, very contrasting with the Italians, who are very leg orientated. The Australians sitting up tall, the Italians driving with the legs. But look at this, Germany almost a length in front. Very, very powerful crew. Upright stance, very hard on the legs, good drive through the middle of the stroke. Boat running very true, very sweetly.
Well, I wonder if the German men had a chat with the German women about having matching race plans, because it's not too dissimilar.
Well, they have a length now, and in the pack behind, very little in it between Italy, USA and Australia, with Sweden and Switzerland just tucked in behind. But here are the world champions. Sartori sitting at 2, that tall junior from 2 years ago who went straight from a junior gold medal in the single and straight into the Italian gold medal quad. He's now sitting at 2, but there's nothing much they can do now with Germany on full song, and perhaps at 1,000 meters they're a length up, looking very good for a 2nd gold medal for Germany.
And all credit to the United States. They're just at the moment getting the best of the Italians. The Americans there in picture, and how they really want a gold medal. So much pressure, so much support in the stands. They'll get all the help, the adrenaline rush from the noise as they come in towards the enclosures. But at the moment, the Americans just slightly ahead of the Italian world champions.
This German crew is very, very strong. It's unexpected that Germany should have had such a struggle early on in the regatta, but quite expected that this crew should be up there for the gold medal. What is surprising, though, is Italy's failure to make a real mark. They only have that one success in the double, and the rest of their crews have really struggled to make a mark. And here again, the world champions trailing in 3rd place now behind the United States. But Germany, as they come into the last 500 meters, Germany a length up and going away. A length and a half up, moving away. No one's going to touch Germany, but can the United States now hold on to this slight lead that they have over Italy? Australia pressing as well. Australia pressing on Italy, the world champions.
Yes, the Swiss on the far side at the moment, finding this company too hot to handle, and the same applies really to the Swedes. And Germany really flowing, a huge power in that boat. And the United States now, what they really want to do is to stay in that 2nd place, coming through to the last 250 meters, and that is really flowing well in that German boat. Excellent rowing there. The Americans now pulling out the lead, and look at the Australians coming on the Italians. This is a real move. It's what we thought might happen, but we perhaps didn't think that it would be Australia challenging Italy for a medal.
Well, no one's going to challenge these four men. Germany out on their own there for the gold medal. They come into the last few hundred, and the American crowd here rising to the United States crew, who have moved away from Italy, the world champions. Germany out in front. The crowd rising to the United States, who've gone well clear now of Italy, and Australia putting a lot of pressure on the world champions.
The top two medal positions decided already. It's all about the bronze as Italy come in and Australia are ahead of them, and it's Australia who are going to deny a place on the podium to the world champions. And then on the far side it's Switzerland ahead of Sweden.
Well, a powerful, powerful display of sculling from Germany.
A majestic performance by Germany, the United States breaking 1:30 for the final 500.